Do you know how long I've been waiting to do this video? Okay, so if you just joined my channel in the past few weeks or months, then probably you don't know that this channel started off um, as a video essay channel for filmmakers per se, um, and people who love film alike. And over time, it kind of evolved into what I would like to call a eclectic channel, but I think the main thing that kind of propelled the channel was the bad movie fights versus good movie fights videos, which um, kind of really took off. Of course, there was bad car chases versus good car chases. There was bad filmmaking versus good filmmaking. All videos initially done very, very well. And I was very, very proud. Now, before I go on and continue with this, I don't want it to be a negative video at all. It's not a negative video at all. In fact, it's going to be a very positive one. But what I want to say is, first and foremost, thank you to beautiful, beautiful people who've supported the channel since day one. And whether it's been through comments or Patreon or YouTube members or super chats or whatever you've done to support the channel, massive love to you. And if you didn't know this by now, I'm actually a filmmaker. I'm actually a director, writer, and producer. And it's taken me a while to get to this place, I'd like to say, where I'm comfortable saying that. Because when I first started out, like everyone else, unless you're like Paul Thomas Anderson or someone like a whiz kid, like what's that Canadian director's name? It's a whiz kid. Can't remember. I'll put it over here somewhere. Yeah, typically you're gonna make shit. So for years upon years, I made loads of really bad short films, and then made a kind of good short film, and then made really bad ones after that as well. And I learned a lot of lessons, and I grew and grew, and then I started making feature films back in 2016. Well, technically, it's 2013 that we made my first, co-directed my first feature film. It's fun, it's good. And then second feature film, I think it's pretty damn good. 6 rounds. It is kind of like a short feature film. It's about 47 minutes. Um, and then I went on to make about 3 or 4 more feature films, and you can probably find them on IMDb. They're not highly rated, purely because when you haven't got a massive star behind your film and you haven't got a massive budget, all my films are under. I think all my films, bar one, are under £50,000. It's about what, 60, $70,000. That's probably like half a minute of The Rock's salary on any of his films. So yeah, we're working with small budgets. Your films typically are going to end up in streaming services. Typically going to get reviewed by people who taking a punt on your film, and if they're not happy, they're not gonna exactly, like, if my film had Brad Pitt in it, then there's gonna probably be a bit more leeway towards giving it a good mark. But if you haven't got anyone famous and you haven't got that kind of crowd support behind you, then you're not gonna get great marks. That may sound like I'm making excuses, and probably to a degree I definitely am. But anyway, to say all that to say, I'm really proud that just last week, my feature film, which is not released yet, White Guilt, it was at Rain Dance, which definitely was one of those moments in life that you have to kind of pinch yourself and be like, how how has this happened? If you don't know what Rain Dance is the festival where Memento, Pulp Fiction, a lot of your favorite indie films all launched. It's one of the biggest festivals in the world, and to be there and be part of the Q&A and watch the audience react to my film, it was a beautiful, beautiful day. Honestly, I don't think at the moment I could really grasp it, but looking back now is incredible. The film got nominated for 2 awards. Best feature film in the UK, best performance by female actress in the UK as well. We didn't win either award, but honestly, I don't really care. I didn't think it would win either award. You can just get a feeling sometimes that you're going to win an award. The film did win an award back in November for. Oh, look, there's a little. That's pretty cool. Little theory landed on my leg. Don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. White Gill actually won Best Feature Film at the British Urban Film Awards or Film Festival, Buff, back in November. And it was a damn honor to go on stage and collect the award, honestly. I can still feel my heart racing now. It's a beautiful moment. So, yeah, this film's been really successful. And prior to that, another film that my incredible director of photography, and also he's a director himself, he directed a film called Before Nikah. You may have seen the videos on this on my channel. We've done a tour of the UK with the film. I wrote that and produced that. He directed that one, and we had the film at BAFTA. Like BAFTA actually wanted to show the film back in April, I believe it was, and then also in February we had the film across the UK in cinemas, and we were in Paris last year, November. It's been a wild ride this past 6 months, and honestly speaking, it's meant that the channel, um, I'm not going to lie, I've kind of taken my foot off the channel, and I have attempted to try and rekindle the magic that I had before Nikar initially started taking off, and we're doing film festivals and going across the world. But I'm struggling a little bit here. Now, I don't know whether that's because, the main thing on the channel was bad movie fights versus good movie fights. I don't know whether that's because it's kind of a busted flush at this stage, whether um, people are bored of it. Most likely they are. I don't know whether it's because recently I've done a few videos that maybe are not in line with that. And, I've voiced my opinion on things to do with the industry and to do with life. I can truly say that this channel has changed me completely. Prior to this channel, I had a podcast because everyone has a podcast. It was fine. I did it for about a year. It was something completely out of my wheelhouse. I've never done anything like that before, and it was good. It was a good experience, and it made me more confident on camera. Made me more confident um, on audio, and then I jumped into doing this channel, and it was a hell of a ride. Honestly, like those first few videos, the rush, the friendships that I struck up on here, still people I talk to on Instagram now. You guys know who you are. And all the comments and people have been there since day one. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. But I've always kind of led my life through film, and that's probably I'm not going to go on a big old ramble about why that is, but film definitely saved my life when I was in my teens, and I kind of lent on it most of my life. And in the past couple of years, especially since YouTube, um, maybe even before YouTube, to be honest with you, I've just found that I still love film, but I do find that what's propelling me even more than film now is just life. I know it sounds really corny, but yeah, I'm just like just seeing things and meeting people and talking to people and seeing things that happen in the world, political things and all sorts of things that happen in the world. That really propels me, and that's good for me as a writer, as a director. It helps me write more structured, more interesting things. Because if you just love film, you kind of write about film. And all my earlier films were me imitating other filmmakers. And your work kind of is not original. Now, of course, everyone goes through their own experiences. So there's a bit of my own life in a lot of those films. But I've just felt like in the past couple of years, I've really managed to embrace life a bit more and embrace people around me and weave that into my stories. And I would suggest any filmmaker, if you can, it's not easily done, but if you can, try not to watch films. And that sounds really antithetical to the idea of making films, but try not to watch films. Try to take a massive break away from watching films. Try and get inspired by things around you. It improves your writing, it improves your filmmaking. If you're a filmmaker and you want some tips, one of the first tips I would say is try and storyboard for your first films. Especially like if you haven't made a film before, if you want to make a short film, storyboard for it. Write it out. Doesn't matter if it's terrible. Write it out. Storyboard it. Shoot it. Watch it. Edit it. Edit it as well. Edit it as well. Even if you can't edit, start editing. Edit it. It's going to be awful. Trust me. But you will improve. I know everyone says that, but it's so true. So yeah, just keep making films. But what I've learned over the last 2 years is you can love film as much as possible, but if you're only inspired by film, your work will be shallow. It really will. And one of the great things that I managed to do with White Guilt is take the shackles off. You know, I didn't storyboard for that film. I didn't follow some other film that I'd seen and copy that structure or copy that idea. I just wanted to write something that felt freeing. And with my latest film, which is called The Model, I've done the same thing, and it felt incredibly freeing because we went to Morocco to shoot some scenes and there was no script. And I just went out there and I spoke to the locals and got the locals to be in the film. And now, I'm not saying as a filmmaker you should do this. It takes a lot to do that. And you have to be extremely confident in yourself and your craft to do that. But just free yourself. So anyway, back to the channel. Yeah, I bit of an impasse. What I would love from you guys, if you guys in the comments, just to let me know why you watch my videos. Like, what is it? Is it me that you watch the videos for? Is it the bad movie fights versus the good movie fights? Is it my reviews? I don't really do reviews, and honestly, I don't want to do reviews. It's not really my thing. Uh, I don't. It's not because I don't want to review other people's work because I'm a filmmaker. It's more to do with the fact that I don't want to sit down and watch a film with the purpose of reviewing it. If I watch a film at the cinema or at home and I want to review it, great, I'll review it. But I don't want to go intentionally with the purpose of like watching the latest film. I'm not going to review Superman. I might do. I might do. I'm not going to not going to review Fantastic Four. I might do. But I don't want to necessarily say that I'm not a film critic. I'm actually a filmmaker, and it's taken me about 20 years to say that about myself. It feels incredibly freeing to do that. But why do you guys come to the channel? Is it for the car chases? Is it for my wild takes that people don't seem to like? But they're just takes. And, you know, what I've found in the past couple of months is that when I have done a video that, you know, I did a video about war movies, which if you watch it again, like if you step back and watch my video about war movies, all I said was war movies are incredible. There's some of the best films ever are war movies. And, but they are kind of all the same at the core of what they are. And people got extremely offended. Some people unsubscribed. I made a video about Margot Robbie and how she keeps getting opportunities in Hollywood, even though she's failed. And there's some actors and actresses who don't get those opportunities, and people didn't like that video either. So yeah, it's definitely a case of if you don't like that kind of thing, you're probably on the wrong channel. So here's what I'm going to leave you guys with. Firstly, in the comments, do tell me what you like because it helps me and helps the channel to grow. I was meant to be doing a live stream today. I thought, F it, I'm not going to do it because just the way the channel's going right now, there's no point. And then and also additionally, what I'm thinking of doing is actually making another couple of channels. I'm thinking of doing a movie fights channel. But yeah, guys, that's where this channel's at. Um, I it's not a negative video at all. I'm very happy. I'm currently filming from a balcony in London, and I've moved here recently. I used to live in a very small place and do all my videos there, but I've moved recently, and I'm feeling extremely happy. I can see the sky, the sun's out. It's beautiful in the UK, and yeah, I've got film awards tomorrow for Before Nikah, massive film awards event that you're gonna have to wear a black tie and a black suit in central London. So that's pretty cool. And White Guilt is doing amazingly well. Just finished another feature film. I'm really happy. So, damn fly. So yeah, I'm really happy. There's loads of flies on this roof. I don't like flies. Yeah, I'm really happy. So yeah, this is not a negative video at all. It's a positive video. And guys, honestly speaking, if you're watching this, it probably means that you do like the channel, and it probably means that we'll be talking in the very near future on one of my videos. But yeah, just in the comments, hit me up with your thoughts. If you want filmmaking tips as well on the channel, I can give you some filmmaking tips. But yeah, that's really all I have to say. Have a beautiful day wherever you are. In fact, in the comments, if you do make a comment, let me know where you're from. I love that. How you doing? Let me know how you doing. Let me know how you're doing. And I will speak to you guys very soon. Big love and stay safe. If you're in the UK, enjoy the weather. Speak to you soon.